I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this damn break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all see who's in the break room today, y'all. We got a lot to cover. Okay, we got Jasmine. She hasn't been in the break room in a minute, okay, but she decided to upload a video. Jasmine said she moving, y'all. I said, oh boy, okay, girl. I ain't never in my life seen people move and talk about it for 12 months before they actually do it. So we need to talk about that. Thanks, Apple Pie. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the break room. Hey, Vaughn. Hey, Mama Twinses, Shanika, Jenny. Let me see. Who else is in here that I did not see? Let me see. Oh, Purple Virgo's in the building. Ahada. Fasting, decluttering, elevating is here. Latoy, Miss OKC, Nina, Miss For Life, Tay, Ashley Bashley, PJ, Arlene, Yana, JB, Brown Sugar, Kingston's mother, our new forever. Let me see, Mimi. Okay, y'all coming on in. Make sure y'all clock in. Okay, y'all hit that like button. Y'all need y'all queens. The kids are going back to school. Child, I went to Walmart today. And baby, when I walked up in there, I said, oh, is that back to school stuff? I said, well, dang. We just celebrated the 4th of July the other day. I said, well, you know what? It is just right around the corner, honey. So y'all get ready. Hey, Miss Pettis. Hey, LaShonda. Hey, Miss Suma, Beverly. Y'all get ready, honey. The kiddos are going back to school. Seems like the kids just got out of school, and y'all already Christmas stuff, or not Christmas stuff. Well, hell, shit, they probably have Christmas stuff out next month in August. Because quiet as kept, I went to Home Goods over the weekend, honey, and girl, why they had Halloween stuff up in there? I said, y'all are getting really ridiculous with this. I mean, Halloween, at least wait till it gets somewhat cold. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I was just like, okay, this is a little much. But when I seen it, I said, ooh, back to school supplies. Child, they had coolers, ice coolers, and like on one side, and then, you know, the area with all the back to school. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, essentially, the kids are going back to school earlier and earlier. Seems like every year. I think what is summer break, y'all? What is it like? Is it 6 weeks or 8 weeks? They don't give much time out in school. I mean, you know, and when my kids were in school, at first I was a little against them having kids go back to school. Kind of when they incorporated that year-round schedule, which basically they give them more breaks throughout the school year, so the summers are shorter. I was a little against that because, again, you know, once the kids get out of school, I enjoyed getting that, you know, 3-month break before the kids went back to school, because that would give me a time to, you know, regroup and be able to get school clothes and stuff like that. You know, now it's just like, well, dang, I mean, do I buy summer clothes? I mean, really, essentially, you really don't need to. Because what you would buy to summer, the kids are gonna wear that to school. And then once I kind of got over the fact that, you know, they kind of made the school year longer, so the break in the summer was shorter. Then, especially once when my kids were still at the age where they needed to go to summer camp, I kind of appreciated that because then it saved me money on summer camp, so I didn't have to have summer camp, kind of finding them something to do all summer. So I guess, it could be a gift and a curse for some. I mean, a lot of parents, I've talked to other parents that said they appreciate the shorter summers because then now they don't have to find a gazillion things for the kids to do to keep them occupied or paying extra for camp. But it's essentially you still spending money because yeah, you're cutting back on summer camp, but you're just gonna roll that money right on to getting them ready for the school year. So shouts out to all the mommies and the daddies and the grandmas and the aunties that gotta get stuff ready for back to school. Cause y'all what's today? The 8th? Child, next week it'll be the middle of damn July. And most kids go back to school like August the 1st. Okay. So shouts out to all of y'all that got to get it done, honey. But speaking of back to school and these damn mommies over here, one thing I have noticed is I haven't heard Jasmine or Olivia yet mention anything about back to school. Now we know Olivia. Y'all know the last time we was over here in the break room, honey. What's up, Flower Patch? Child, Olivia went to go get the kids. She went to the drop off pickup spot for the kiddos. She got there at 6 o'clock, and Gerard, from what she told us, she was waiting on Gerard to drop the kids off. She waited a while. She kept calling. Gerard never showed up. So Olivia took us on that long ass ride across town over there to Gerard's house. She got all the way over there, and I would just assume it would be it shouldn't have been a surprise. The kids weren't there. Nobody was there. She called Gerard in front. She called the police first to get a police escort to get her kids about the house. And then she called Gerard, which I thought was kind of odd because I'm like, well, if you need a police escort, then what you calling Gerard for? Wouldn't just the police? You're calling the police to escort to get the kids out. So what you calling Gerard for asking where are the kids? Wouldn't you just assume if you pulled up at his house, wouldn't you just assume they were in the house? So why did we call the police first and Gerard second? But anyway, Olivia told us that she needed to document everything is going on. So we got an update on that situation. I'm still car sick from that long ass car ride, that long bumpy car ride, honey. We was irking and jerking all over Olivia's car, all in the back seat of that damn car. Oh, just thinking about it make my Lord. So we got that to talk about. And like I said, Jasmine says she's moving. So we got to get into that. She just uploaded that video. So I haven't really had a chance to look at that. So we're going to look at that together. You said Liv spent her child support on more Temu wigs. Now she spent her child support on more Temu wigs. My goodness. Well, she had that Jessica Rabbit wig on the other day. Yeah, she definitely did kidnap us because she showed and asked us if we wanted to go. When we was, Lynn, I'm glad you brought that up, sis, because I just that when we was sitting in the parking lot with Olivia, she just turned the baby just started driving. And I just realized that none of us asked where we was going until we was probably 15 minutes in the car. And y'all, I had to say, hold on, Lynn, where are we going, child? Unbeknownst to us, we was riding over to damn Gerard's house over there. Whew, a mess. Okay, but I promise y'all, this conversation, we're not getting in the car. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to be in Olivia's house this time over there in their apartment. Okay. Let me see what you said, sis. There are sites of them that love recording of the police talking. You can pay for it and then post it. Notice how she didn't even stay long enough for the police to come back from talking to Rod. Yeah, well, I mean, the police didn't actually talk to Rod because Gerard wasn't even there. And that's the thing. She pulled off before the police could come back and say if the people was there, if they got an answer, if they didn't get an answer. It's like it almost seemed like as soon as she walked to the door, she pulls off. I'm like, well, wait a minute, sis, because you think they in the house. We're gonna get into that, okay? We definitely gonna get into that. Good point, apple pie. We definitely gonna get into that, honey. This is all a bunch of foo la la to me, okay? Just a bunch of foo la la. All right. He wasn't. She knew he wasn't there because every time she talked to Gerard, remember y'all, she talked to Gerard when she was at the pickup spot. Then she called Gerard when she was in front of his house. And we heard it sounded like he was at the pool hall because we heard balls cracking in the background. Gerard told us he was busy. So clearly she knew he wasn't at home. I think it's all a game, y'all. It's just a hot mess. It really is. It's a hot mess. And again, I know from that video that I did, that live stream that I did, a lot of you guys came in the comments, and some of you guys had mixed emotions about what was going on with Olivia. Somebody also left a comment as if to say, we have no empathy or sympathy for Olivia. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's hard to have empathy and sympathy for Olivia. Again, we understand that you want to spend time with your kids. You would rather for your kids to be living in the house with you. We get all that, sis. But I think we've all said this numerous times, and we've said it in every different way that we can possibly say it. If the energy that you have now was what it should have been 3 years ago, you probably wouldn't have had to drive an hour across town to Gerard's house to go get your kids and to find out they weren't there, because Gerard it would be reversed. He would be coming to your house to pick up the kids. But again, apparently from what she told us a couple years ago, $400 was the reason why she didn't get her kids, because she didn't have the money for an attorney. Okay. You said if she summoned the Australian police, she'll do anything. Well, yeah, that's it. You said if she summoned. Oh, yeah, when she acted as if her baby daddy came to town because he was mad that she used his name fraudulently to get her a place to live. And the internet found out she uploaded the video. Within 10 minutes of her uploading the video, honey, the internet came right behind her and uploaded the actual footage that she stole from Google somewhere. And it wasn't even official police body cam footage from her apartment. Child, I believe, if I remember correctly, they said it was somewhere in the UK at some type of rave party, baby. A mess, okay? A mess. But y'all always got to remember what Olivia told them people in court when Zolo was in the picture. Y'all remember that Olivia, said that her channel was for entertainment purposes only, and basically Zolo was a cast of characters in the movie that she calls Lives Life. Y'all remember when she told the judge that? You know what I'm saying? Basically, what she made it sound like when she was in court with Gerard. She told a co-worker, that's what he said. She said Zolo was her co-worker. I mean, hell, at this point, we all your damn co-workers. But she basically wanted to make sis over there filming a damn movie. Well, sis, you definitely were filming a movie, and we remember actually a clip from that movie. Do y'all remember the scene when Olivia and Zolo were together and she was in their apartment in Florida and she acted as if that she was performing fellatio on Zolo? Do y'all remember that scene of the movie called Lives Life? Baby, exhausting. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into the foolala of it all. So I believe this video came after Olivia left Gerard's house without the children. She did a video where she said something about exposing it all. Let's expose it all. So we're going to pick up on that video right there, y'all. Make sure y'all clock in. We got 571 in the chat. Make sure y'all clock into the live. That's called hitting the like button.
It's going to be too many messages to have to go through, and it's going to take longer that way. So I'm just going to put a post right now on my Instagram and just say, ladies, if you want to join the group chat, hold on. Okay. Hold on, let me do it. Hold on. Hi, ladies. Okay, so we're going to start the group chat. I'm going to start it right now. So if you want to join our weight loss group chat, Make a Mad July this month, go ahead and comment down below. Say, I want to join the group chat, and I'll put you in, and you'll be joined in today. Okay, this is a support group, a weight loss group, an accountability group, so we can all keep track of each other and keep each other accountable. Okay. All right. Are you single? Yes.
So Olivia is going to be starting a weight loss group chat on Instagram. I don't know how long she's going to be able to keep that up. Y'all know every time she has this grand scheme ideal to do something on Instagram, it never lasts long. So I don't know if you're going to go and join her weight loss group chat, but I wouldn't expect for her to be heavily active.
It's very much single, even though my heart belongs to somebody. Oh my god, you guys, I am so corny. Ew. You guys, I am so obsessed. I'm just gonna use the word obsessed because I'm obsessed with my baby daddy. Like, for real. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with him. I want to start a weight loss journey. Okay, we'll start one, girl. Join our group chat. I'm down. I go on holiday October. I need to lose this belly. Okay, well, let's do it. Join. Join. I'm about to post this right now. Okay. Post. There you go. After the live or during the live or whatever, if you guys want to go over there and just put your name so I see your name in the comments. You can wait till after the live because we can do it after the live. Okay? It's posted. There you go. Because I do want to start it. We're going to start it. Excuse me. Number 2. Yes, I'm talking about number 2, definitely. You are stunning, Liv. I'm glad you're doing well. It shows. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Yes, I'm doing really well, And I wanted to talk to you guys just about the last few days, last week. It's been a lot going on. It's been a little hectic around here. Look, you guys, I am always preaching to be the best version of yourself, right? And I have to admit, the last week I was not.
Yeah, she used to tell the people, do you, love you, be you, ooh, ooh, ba-doop, boop, bop, bop, ba-wop, bop.
Operating, being the best version of myself. Do I regret it? No. Do I take it back? No. I stand 10 toes down on everything I said, and I feel like it needed to be said, okay? But moving forward, I don't have to discuss anybody anymore. That's not me. I don't have to discuss people for views. I don't need anybody for what I do here on social media. I do it just being me, and I do a pretty good job doing it. So it was never about the views. It was just about, you got me fucked up. Let's talk about it. You feel me? But
it definitely was about the views, because if you felt that adamant about you got me effed up, let's talk about it, since you could have talked about it in the app. You didn't have to come on the World Wide Web and vent your frustrations. You did that, sis, because let's be honest, every time we come on the internet, it's most definitely about views. I hate when they say that, sis. If it's not about views, then you would keep us out your personal business.
I'm not going to do that anymore, as far as what I've been doing. If other people want to get on social media and bad talk me and call me out of my name and talk crazy, that's fine. That's them. They can do what they want to do. I'm just not going to do it because I have to stick to what I do believe in. And I think that me operating at my highest level, in all areas of my life is the best for me. And I need to just keep that going for me. So, no more bashing videos, no more talking shit videos. You're not going to get them anymore. Now, will I come on here and read a bitch every now and again? Sure, I'm live. This is going to happen, okay? It's going to be what's going to be, okay? But I'm just saying, we're getting back to the regular scheduled program.
Since the program hasn't been regularly scheduled, I mean, my God, since Gerard left, the program has been running reruns for at least 3 years now, possibly going on 4. I mean, if you didn't want to talk about Gerard anymore, you don't have to make an announcement about Gerard that you don't want to talk about Gerard. How you let us know that you're not talking about Gerard? Simply just don't talk about him.
I have vlogs to post for you guys. I have reviews. I have this hair review. Stay tuned. It's just things had to be said, and it was said. Oh, fuck the baby. Why is she up? She just fell asleep. But yeah. Okay. So I just want to get that clear and understood that it is what it is. What's said has been said, and I don't take it back. I meant every word that I said. And that's just that on that. But moving forward, we have so much to do. And that's another thing. I have so much to accomplish.
Remember, she said that, you guys, later in this live when we watch the next reaction. Remember, she said she meant everything she said. She's not taking anything back. Remember, she said that.
Yes, I am down 58 pounds, but I want to get down to, I think I want to get down to 190. So I have a lot more weight to lose, a lot more weight. Okay. This journey is not over. Everyone has a breaking point. You can only take so much. It happens to the best of us. You let stuff slide for so long. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And Gerard, I can address you by your name. He's going to keep playing games.
Okay, so hold on, y'all. Peach Tea, let me read your comment. You mentioned something. You said that baby has a weird cry like Krishan Rock's baby. You're talking about baby Kaylani. Here's the thing, sis. I really don't have very much to say about the baby. I mean, the baby is very chunky. I will say that. We've all said that, we feel like the baby is not half black, half white. Or, I mean, Olivia's mixed. So she claimed that the father is mixed too, but she said she didn't know with what. She had to do an ancestry.com on him because apparently he doesn't know what he's mixed with either. One thing I will say, that baby was born in December. It's July. Does the baby crawl yet? Is it scooting across the bed? You don't know because she's always holding it. And if you notice, she doesn't never show you like the baby scooting around on the bed or scooting on the floor. She doesn't show that. Whenever she shows that baby, she shows the baby while the baby's sitting up, like she's holding the baby sitting up. No tummy time, nothing. I mean, I will say that. And I can say that as a mother myself with 4 children. I don't know. Somebody in her comments though said, "Sis, can we get some milestone videos on the little baby Kaylani?" Since she was very open about this pregnancy, she wasn't about AJ's. Y'all know she hid AJ till he was like 22 years old. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean 2. I'm being funny. 22 years old. However, with baby Kaylani, she was very open and vocal. She was giving us baby updates, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, so people got to know this pregnancy. They kind of followed this pregnancy with her, right? Well, yeah, obviously, because majority of her audience are mothers. So people want to see the milestones of the baby. Because, again, most people that follow these ladies, when these ladies get pregnant and they have their babies basically on the internet, they watch the children grow up. We all watched Ryan grow up. I remember when she had the video where she birthed Ryan. Now Ryan is going to the first I believe she's going to the first grade. I think she's like 6 now, you know? So again, yeah, let's see that. But you don't get those videos because Olivia doesn't have time for those type of videos. That's what people were talking about. Like, sis, you spend a lot of time, like you spend hours and hours and hours talking about Gerard and Tanisha and how much you loathe them because they're coming in between you and your children. But you got 2 children right there that you don't have to argue with anybody about. Apparently, the dads are not very hands on. At least they're not in the city with you. So you don't have to argue with anybody about quality time with those 2 kids. So why not show videos about those 2 kids, those 2 children thriving, growing, learning? What? Again, your mom life videos.
It's just what he's going to do. He's at whatever point he's at in his life. And, you know, like today, I'm supposed to pick up the kids. He's playing games. So I'm not going to bash him. I'm not going to talk shit. It's just like, it is what it is. It's just, there's so much that I deal with
Right,
off
Christine.
the camera. And that's why I think I just like exploded. You know what I mean? Because I deal with so much shit, so much unnecessary shit.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
yeah, but it's okay. He wants to play games today. I have to play games. That's just what I have to deal with. Down to 190. Damn, how much you weigh? I weigh 244. So I have to lose another 50 pounds. So March, April, May, June. I think it took me like 4 months to
Okay,
lose the
so this
50
video
pounds,
was before
58.
she went on the car ride to
So
Gerard's house.
I'm going to lose it in the next four
Thanks, 28, 20.
months. I mean, we'll see. I think I can lose 20 pounds this month with what I changed up now and what I'm doing now. I think, you know, but you know, when I lose another 20 pounds, I'm going to have to switch it up again because your body gets used to a regimen. So you constantly have to switch it up so your body won't stall. You won't go through stalls like I went through. I went and commented for the group. Okay, good.
I think personally, Olivia didn't like the fact that Gerard and Tanisha spoke back. When Olivia came on here a few months ago and told us about the whole episode where she was late picking Ryan up from school and Antonisha's mother confronted her because she was holding on to Ryan till somebody showed up for her. Antonisha and Gerard didn't come on here and speak on that. I believe what Antonisha did is she made a post on her Instagram detailing from Antonisha's point of view of what happened. She did do that. But the fact that Gerard and Antonisha came on live on their Instagram and both of them had very strong talking points about Olivia in the past, that, you know, the month that she had the children and how the kids came back and their hair was all disheveled. They were very upset about that. And I believe Olivia didn't like the fact. I'm not going to say Olivia felt like they weren't going to say something, but I think it kind of caught her off guard that they did say as much as they said for as long as they stayed on that live and talked about it.
Hey, Auntie Levy. Hey, baby. Somebody call you Big Cherry. You look like
Hey, Lady Golden.
that at 24. He don't deserve you. You ain't got a deal. You look like that at 240. Yeah, I'm not 240. I'm 244. Big difference. When you're actually losing the weight, 240 is way different from 244, honey. Just like 249. I was just 249, and it feels so much different. And it's just a big difference from 244. 16 fasting, high protein with low sugar carb intake. The weight will legit fall off. That's awesome. Yeah. I guess I'm fasting as well. I'm doing OMAD, so I'm doing 1 meal a day. And it's definitely working. And I'm just eating. You guys saw what I was eating. I'm just literally eating protein and vegetables. And yeah. And that's not even true though, because I had a little bit of ice cream. I have low calorie ice cream, and I took like 3-4 bites of that, and it was super good. It was good. You guys can get like low calorie ice cream if you have like. Also in the chat, I'm gonna share with you guys like the low calorie ice cream that I eat sometimes, and you know, that type of
Hey,
stuff.
Joan, welcome to the break room, sis.
The red looks gorgeous on you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, other than that, um, we just have a lot going on. Like I said, I talked to my other children's father, and he is, I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. Things might be moving with that whole situation. I don't really know. But regardless, you guys, why am I so into him?
You're so into who? Joey? When did you get into Joey? Girl, you barely whispered the man's name. Hell, when you was dating Zolo and Brandon, that's all you talked about. You barely mentioned this man. It just seems awful funny. You find out that Gerard and Antonisha are supposed to be married. Now all of a sudden you so into Joey. Oh my gosh.
I don't understand why I'm so into him. Something about him. Maybe he's my person and I don't know it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just so into him. How tall am I? I'm 5'7". Mm-hmm. I'm not short, but I don't think I'm super tall either. She said he crazy girl. Who? I'm talking about my second baby daddy. He's not crazy. He's just so independent and on his own. And first of all, he feels some type of way about coming out here and moving in with me. And I'm trying to tell him, baby, it's not about that. I understand. Okay, you feel like you're moving in with me and you shouldn't be doing that. He's so, oh my god, you guys. I'm like, we're family. We have children together. It's not like you're some random fucking dude. Like,
You mean to tell me after having not one but two babies with you? So he feels some type of way about living with you, not being married, but he had no problem putting not one but two children inside of you, not being married. Hell, when you got pregnant with allegedly his first son, you were currently married. Olivia says, nobody's talking about coming to live with you. Hell, where they gonna sleep at? Stella's still there. Oh my God, this poor girl.
I get it. You think you are the provider, but you don't know. He doesn't know anybody in Texas. He doesn't know anybody in Texas. He does. Has he even been to Texas? Did he tell me he's been to Texas? No, he's never even been to Texas. Not yet.
Oh boy, boy, boy. So Olivia tells us that baby daddy Joey has never been to Texas. Huh. That's odd. Girl, you did a whole live stream and slash video. You did a video and a live stream telling us that your baby daddy came in town because he found out you used his identity to secure your apartment. You told us that in a video. Then you went live and told us that you had to go meet him because you didn't say he was staying with you. I think you said he was staying at a hotel. Imagine your baby daddy, the father of your two children, comes into town to visit for whatever reason, but he's in town to see you and he stays at a hotel but don't stay with you. You got a whole 3-bedroom apartment. She says she don't know if he's ever been to Texas.
I don't think he's ever been. Or maybe he's been to another state in Texas. No, I think he told me he's never been out here. Definitely never been to Dallas. Oh, God.
You mean to tell me, okay, let's just say he's never been to Texas, right? But when you moved to Texas and you've been there since November, there's never been a conversation that you know, a matter of fact, or very for sure that you guys mentioned if he's ever been in Texas or not. Like, he's never said to you, you see what I'm saying, y'all? Like, you've never had that conversation. Again, we're going with, let's just say she never said that he came because she stole his identity. Let's just push that out our minds for a minute. You moved to Texas because you have 3 children there and you need to be where your 3 oldest are, right? So you tell your baby daddy, who you said lives in New York, that you need to move to Texas to be with your 3 older kids, right? So you mean to tell me in nowhere in that conversation, as you guys talk about your plans, relocating his children to Texas so you could be where your 3 biological children are as well too. He never made a mention of I drove through, I flew, I got a cousin, a homeboy, a homegirl, a auntie. He's never made no. So you don't remember any conversations. But we already know that you told us more than once that he came there to check you about using his identity. You made it like he took an emergency red eye. And she told us this just a few months ago. Like, this is only July. She told us this early 2024.
Yeah, we're doing it for the kids, exactly. Oh, Lord. Anyway, but he just feels some type of way. And I don't want him to feel some type of way. I want him to feel comfortable with being out here. But, like, I get it, though. It's like a big transition, you know? It's a big move. He doesn't know anybody here. And I'm tripping. He has been out here, but he hasn't lived out here. That's what I meant to say. He hasn't lived out here before. But I think he's been to Houston, too.
Girl, you're not tripping. You said what your mind knows. Whoever the man is, that's the father of Kaylani, has never been to Texas. Whoever the father is of AJ has never been to Texas. You said it right the first time, Olivia. You had to think about it. You was like, oh, ish. Either somebody must have typed something in the chat that triggered her, she's seen and kind of triggered her memory, or she just remembered, oh, I just did a video a couple months ago talking about my baby daddy came to expose me.
I don't fucking know. But I get it. He's never lived out here. Okay. He's lived in Florida. He's lived, obviously, in New York. It's different to move somewhere and not know, you know, anybody. Trust me, I know. But he'll get familiar with it, you know? Anyway. So, yeah, I'm dealing with that, and we're just trying to figure stuff out, but I'm just so, ugh. Oh, now Kailani wants to start crying. Thank you.
Olivia, over time, I think some of us in the chat, the more and more we watch you, we've tried to grow more patient with you. But at this point, all 828 of us, we want to tell you a big old hush, girl.
I have to make her a bottle. This middle. You guys, can you believe it's raining outside and the kids outside are still swimming? That's not like in Florida. If it starts raining, everybody has to get out of the pool. Okay. But anyway, I have to situate these two rooms over here. I have to, I'm going to start, I'm going to start
Man, I'm
something
sorry.
up,
This
you
is a
guys.
lot of
Any
comments.
content
I'm
creators
sorry.
in here
I
in the
can't read all of
building?
them.
Any content creators in the building? I am going to be starting something super exciting. I'm not going to give you too much details on it right now, but I am going to be starting my own management company for content creators. And if you guys, even if you're a small little micro content creator, but you know that this is something that you want to do, hit me up.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. You getting ready to do what? You getting ready to start a management company to manage what? Who? And why? Ma'am, Olivia, ma'am. First and foremost, your life itself, based off the internet, doesn't look too manageable. So, what makes people believe that you can help them manage themselves? Girl, you don't even do videos anymore. You do a bunch of live streams. What you gonna manage to show people how to go live? No, really, sis. Now, it's funny that you claim that you want to start a management company. I don't know if you guys know, but Ming, y'all know one of the former Mamiana sis, Ming and Uriah a few years ago came up with some type of management company that they had for content creators. I don't know if they currently still run that business, but they I think this was probably like 2 years ago. They did like a whole launch for their business, and some of their clientele was at this party that they had. It was a couple years ago. Again, I don't remember the name of the company or anything like that, but they called themselves having a management company where they were managing content creators.
Email me. Okay. I have big plans, big plans for us. So email me, male, female, doesn't matter. I'm starting a management company. Okay. Like I said, I'm not
They do
speaking too much
training.
on it. And it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what walks of life you are from. Even if you are a hater, even if you've talked shit behind, about me before, it doesn't matter. You can still be a client of mine. You can still work alongside of me. And yeah.
Our family, our journey says, sis, you can't even manage your children's hair.
To get to this bag. So any content creators out there, like I said,
Get to what bag? Do you have the bag? Like, how you gonna show somebody get to a bag? And you told us your channel is demonetized, which we already know that her channel is probably more than likely in her mother's name. But you told us this channel is demonetized. So how you gonna tell somebody to get to a bag when you told us that you're not even getting a bag? Now here's the thing: I'm all for ideals. I'm all for figuring out ways to, lace your pockets. I'm definitely all for that. But Olivia, here's the thing: this woman got 5 damn kids. When I tell you this woman jumps all over the spectrum with things, at one point she told us she was going back to school to be an esthetician. Okay. Then she came and told us that she was going to do tattoos. Okay. Then she mentioned that she was going to be a nurse. Y'all, she's had all these conversations probably within the last year and a half. Okay. Now you want to own a management company. I mean, Olivia, why don't you just start from ground zero? Get your GED officially, and then start and build from there. Because, like, everything needs a foundation. Like, lay your foundation down and then build on top of that.
Male or female who are interested in taking their content creating to the next level, hit me up. Hit me up. Hit me up. Okay. I'm proud of you about your weight loss journey. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you so much, baby. And yeah, I'll have more about the content creating stuff soon. I'm gonna have a whole dedicated video to that for that. I haven't figured out all the ins and outs and all the everything.
Right. So since you haven't figured out the ins and outs and everything, hell, you don't even have an LLC yet, more than likely. Why even mention it? Why not mention it when you're actually ready to launch it? You're telling people to email you. Email you where? Do you have a business email for this management company? Or do you want them to email you at live Nicole XX or love live or whatever hell your email is, your Gmail? Like, do you have a business so you can separate? Imagine, like, sis, so you can separate your business emails from your I need to talk to you live emails and people hitting you up for possible collaborations. Like, wouldn't you want to separate all that? Because I'm sure a lot of your emails don't even get read because I'm sure a lot of people be in your emails cussing your ass out. So why potentially send a client to an email that you don't really check regularly? And when you do check it, you probably overlook a lot of stuff by deleting things just by how the email starts off. My thing is this: before you talk about an ideal, I personally feel, especially an ideal like management company, you're gonna try to manage people and show people how to get the bag. Like, at this point, you need to be getting the bag consecutively. I guess she feel like she hit 100K, and she feel like she managed to, yeah. I don't get that. I really don't. You just One thing I can say about Peach, I feel like Peach is more qualified to possibly talk up to someone about showing them how to do content creation because, for one, she has several large platforms. She's went viral several times. And not only that, the girl, well, not as much as she used to. Peaches kind of fell off with the views, but she was getting really, really good views. Olivia's not that same person, and not only that, Olivia, you too damn moody to be trying to manage somebody. Imagine one of her clients reach out to her for a question and she ain't in the mood to talk because she just finished arguing with Gerard, cussing him out.
Everything. I have to get everything like in stone before I announce anything because people are
She had been quit that OnlyFans.
cutthroat out here. Okay, they'll take your idea in a hot second and run with it. And I don't have time for that shit. Hit you up for what? If you are a content creator, whether you are a micro content creator, a big content creator, whatever the case may be, I'm starting like a management company / entertainment company.
Yeah,
and I want to get y'all on board if you guys want to work alongside of me and get to this bag.
And the fact that she also called out reaction channels, she said, if you ever talk shit about me, I can teach you, I can help you too. The fact that you talk about reaction channels so bad, you started this live off primarily talking about you don't have to talk about other people to get money. You could just talk about yourself, which we know that's not true. But you condemn the channels that discuss other things that's going on the internet outside of what they got going on because y'all like to put what y'all got going on the internet. You condemn those channels, but yet in the same breath, now you're telling the same channels that you condemned and look down on, now oh Lord, baby, I said chat audacity with the capital A over there. Lady T Bud says, sis, you need to graduate first, and then you can tell me how to manage my social media. Baby, just a mess over there. You said it's giving scam. Yeah, I can definitely feel scam. I definitely can feel. You said your idea. Child, that's what she said. She said she don't want to talk too much about it because people gonna steal her idea. Who is the people that's gonna steal your idea, sis? People talk about teaching people how to do content every day, all day. That's like you're not the first person to mention that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's several channels in the mommy community that talk to people, or talk to their audience, I should say, about creating how to become a content creator. You're not the first person. All right, y'all, let's move on. You said you can't with her little toy? All right, y'all. So we're going to move on to Just Jazzy, okay? All right, y'all, my bad. Let's get over here to Just, or no, not Just Jazzy. Speaking of Just Jazzy, y'all, we need to check in and see if she moved. Let's get over here to my Jazzy Life. See what she got going on, sis, y'all. She says she moving. Sound like she moving to the country because she says she moving 3 hours away, or she looking to move 3 hours away. Y'all know she told us this many times before. Now, word on the curb, they say Chris lives several hours from Austin. He doesn't live in Austin or the surrounding area. At least that's the word on the curb. I don't know that to be for sure. It just seems kind of odd that now all of a sudden now you talking about moving 3 hours away. Uh-oh, y'all. Hold on. Let me get this. Uh-oh. Give me just a moment, y'all.
Legend used to eat on his breakfast, but I got myself a turkey and yeah. Where's your cup? I went to go get it. There you go. Want some milk? Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, Jasmine, you don't separate your colors and your whites and stuff, but y'all, at least she putting the clothes in the wash machine.
It didn't drain. So I'm gonna spin it. Let's see. We'll just do a normal. Wait, hold on. I don't know. Hold on, y'all.
You said it didn't drain. Well, it's probably because you had it too overloaded. Y'all know those front loaders, you can't overstuff them. Now, here's the thing. When Jasmine moved into this house, the washer and dryer came with this house. Girl, you didn't tow these people stuff up too. You didn't tow the washer and dryer up too.
Yeah, take a bite.
Poor baby, he don't do nothing but watch cartoons all day, or whenever she leaves that house. Okay, so let's get past this. Okay, just give me a moment, y'all. I don't remember exactly where it starts. So, okay, there it is.
Drop Legendary off, and then I'm gonna go to the gym a little bit earlier. I'm gonna help with like filming short form content or just getting a couple of clips for them, and then I'm gonna post it on for them, send it to them so that they can post it on their page. But I put my clip-ins in, as y'all can tell. It's just a low ponytail. I kind of wanted it to be higher, but I wasn't gonna stress this ponytail out. So that's
2820. We gonna fix it. I haven't watched all.
But yeah, I'm about to drop him off right now.
Here, I'll take that. Just okay. The dog will go.
Oh,
crazy.
Bye, Ticket Bug. Have fun.
Bye.
You gonna play? He's not even listening. Yeah. Thank y'all. All right, so I dropped off Legend with my brother and his girlfriend. They're taking him, I think, to a water park and then like I think out to eat or something like that. He said, just let him have a little fun, and that way I can get a little bit of a break from him. So he's gonna have so much fun. So I packed his swimsuits and stuff like that. But I'm on my way now to my game. Shout out to my brother though and his girl for watching Legendary. My mom.
Yeah, shouts out to your brother and his I think it's his fiance. I think he proposed to the girl. Shouts out to them for getting a little Legend, because seems like Chris family they act like the boy not even related to them, and Chris definitely, you ain't made no mention of Chris. It's just a shame you couldn't drop him off to his daddy, so he could have took him to the water park and out to eat. But I mean, hell, he can't have daddy, so I guess uncle is the next best thing. Because y'all do remember when Jasmine said she calls Legend calls everybody daddy. Well, since he calls his uncle daddy, I guess it is what it is at this point.
Listen, y'all know my mom is just had surgery, so she can't really do much with him, but she can barely move, period. So yeah, I'm about to head to the gym. You want to wear me shooting in the gym? Whew. All right, y'all, let's go.
You know what? I'm glad that Jasmine found her something that she's excited about. Y'all know she talks about basketball all the time. So I'm glad she found her something that she enjoys doing, and getting out of that house. Because if y'all notice, we haven't heard Jasmine talk about anything about depression in quite some time. You haven't heard her mention depression, her anxiety. You haven't heard her mention any of that. And I think losing that weight and getting more active, getting outside. How many times have we actually seen Jasmine driving on the highway anywhere? I don't think not too many times. I'm not going to say I've never seen it, but it's very seldom. So I'm glad that she's at least getting out the house. Now, the next step is getting Legend potty trained. Hopefully, the uncle and the soon to be aunt are potty training while they got them. Okay, so I guess she's here for her basketball. Yeah, because she said she had a game. Child, she love to show us that she's some damn hooper.
Is 2 o'clock. I actually went to play basketball yesterday, and I sprained my ankle, so I'm not working out right now. But I also got errands to run. A lot of y'all keep asking me if I'm moving or if I'm not moving. In reality, I don't know, but I am going to go look at some houses today. Yeah, it is what it is. If I move, I move. If I don't, I don't. Y'all know when y'all see me in the process, then y'all will know. At this point, I just don't.
Why go look at a house if you don't know if you're moving or not? Isn't that the waste of your time and possibly the real estate agent's time? Why don't you go look for a place when you for sure know that you're moving? Girl, at the end of the day, you know you're moving. You've been talking about moving, I don't know, since the beginning of this year.
I don't want to be homeless. Y'all know what I mean. Like ways those are. I don't want to be homeless. So in order for me not to be homeless, I have to take the next steps for my family and do what I have to do. Turn right. All right, you guys. So I just left the first house. I'm actually driving to the second house. Don't mind this, y'all. I got hit in the face playing basketball, but I just left and I'm going to the second house. Honestly, I love the first one I saw. There's some minor things that, of course, it's an older house and there's little things that have to be fixed. Being that I moved into a house, I had to learn how to fix a lot of things. And I told him, I was like, this is easy. I can do that tonight. Like, I was looking at it and I can fix that because I fixed my cabinet too. Just a little notes. But
sis, moving into a house that was not even really lived in. I think one other person lived in the house before you, and they lived in a short period of time. How did you need to know how to learn how to fix things moving into pretty much a damn near a brand new house, sis? You know why? Because you was letting Chris and those kids run around there tearing that house up. That's why.
I loved it. Okay, I loved it, and it's in my price range. That's a plus too, and it's been on the market for a while. It's far from where I live, so that's my only thing is how far it is. But that's okay because at the end of the day, y'all, and if that's me moving far away, I'm gonna have to do that and figure something out. Me and the kids, their dad will just figure something out as far as living situations and moving and stuff like that. I just gotta do what's best for not just my older four, but my youngest too, because I gotta find something that's reasonable. I gotta find something that's not just reasonable, but something that's something so that I can have for my youngest, and he just deserves something like that or whatever. So
what does that mean? You gotta find something that your youngest can have. What does he? You buying a house? So you gonna leave the house to Legend? You're not gonna leave the house to the oldest four? Are you saying that you need to move so it could be more affordable, so you could possibly have the money to pay for childcare? Is that what you're trying to say, Jasmine? Because what you said just made absolutely no sense to me. Did it make sense to y'all?
I'm on my way to the second house, and in 3/4 I will update you guys. Y'all are dying, so yeah, I will update you guys on that house on what I like about it. This one is in my price range. The other one is below my price range, but it isn't as updated as the one I just saw. So I'll let you guys know. So let's go, Aiden. Aiden, get it. Get the ball. Same team. Yeah. Hey, come on, Aiden. Good move. Good shot. Call for the ball, y'all. There you go. Get back, get back, get back. The rebound.
You know what? I'm gonna say this about Jasmine.
There you go.
She might need to stay away from Gary. Gary might be causing some additional issues too.
Come on.
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm sorry, y'all gotta get past it.
Come on, Aiden. Put your hands up.
Give me a moment, y'all. I want to see what she said about the house.
Take it.
Okay. So she's doing a promo for this waist trainer. So I guess she didn't say anything about the updates on the house. Oh, okay. She took Amaya out for ice cream.
Maya called me. He's like, "Can we just have like a date? I know Legends got to be with us. Could it just be us?" I was like, "Fine. I'm about to go pick you up." So I just ran over there, grabbed her, took her to this yogurt spot. I didn't.
You said you couldn't hear me with love?
Realize that they go by the weight instead of just like by having it a cup. It was by weight. Her yogurt little thing came out to $15. That little yogurt cup. I said, "Oh my goodness!" And I went to get Legend. Legend literally just ate, but she kept trying to. I think she was getting full, so she kept giving him the little chocolate pieces and little scoops here and there.
Hold on, sis. You mean to tell me you took them to get some ice cream, and you was only going to let Amaya and you and Maya eat the ice cream, and Legend not get any? How do you do that, sis? How do you take kids to go get ice cream and you tell one he can't have any, especially a 2-year-old? How you gonna tell a 2-year-old that he can't have any ice cream? If you took Amaya, and like Amaya said, I know Legend got to come too. She just wanted it to be you and her, but since you ain't got nobody watch Legend, so Legend can come too. Why wouldn't you just buy Amaya and Legend ice cream as well? Like, okay. Anyway.
Which was totally fine. I was just like, "Well, if you want to share, go ahead and share." He just literally ate his food. And then I stopped, grabbed her something to eat, and then dropped her back off with her dad. We just had a little, of course, Legend on the side, but we had a little date, a mommy, daughter / brother date. And she enjoyed it. I'm glad she had fun. But, oh, y'all, I hurt my ankle too. So I did not work out today because my ankle, I hurt it playing basketball, just taking a break today. But and plus I had that stuff going on. I was about to do today. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up for your girl and subscribe if you are new. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. It only helps when you subscribe and share. It helps my family, helps me provide for my kids. In reality, y'all, I'm trying to make a living so I don't become homeless because things can happen. Okay.
Girl, hush. Jasmine, ooh, girl, you irritate me. You put up videos because that's how you make money, and you don't want to go work at a job. And that's fine if you don't want to work at a job. Um, Here's the thing, Jasmine, you got to put out videos that's interesting for people to watch. Let's be honest, some of her content is not that interesting. I'm not trying to sound mean when I say this. The majority of her content is interesting when she beefing with somebody. But Jasmine's just regular everyday life is not that interesting. So, I don't know, sis. I don't know what she could do. I can't give her any suggestions. That's on her. Well, apparently Jasmine claims she's possibly moving. I don't understand what the hesitation is. Either you can afford that house or you can't afford it. The fact that Jasmine, just this year alone, not only in the beginning of this year, she came on the internet and told us that she needed $553 to pay her damn rent. That right there kind of told me, sis, you're a little shaky with being able to afford your home. And then a few months after that, she came on the internet crying because she got her YouTube check, and she said she had to take the whole YouTube check and pay her damn bills with it. So it just sounds like, sis, you can't afford this home. So how are you still living there month after month, but you constantly telling us that you can't afford to live there, but yet when you are out looking for places, you're hesitant about actually moving? Is it because it's too far? You don't want to move that far? Like if you had to move to, I don't know, Nebraska, sis, if the rent is affordable, the rent is affordable. It's like, which one is it? Do you want to keep paying rent that you claim that you can't afford just so the kids can be around the corner from their daddy? Or do you want to be able to be self-sufficient and afford your bills without having to come into the internet every other month crying and begging the people to give you a couple dollars because you don't want to spend yours? I mean, this is not hard. This is very easy. I don't understand why these ladies get on the internet and make mom life seem so utterly difficult when being a mom, a single mom, let me say this, being a single mom definitely is not a cakewalk. It can be challenging to most people. But these ladies get on here, and these are women who don't even have to leave the house to make money. Imagine the ones in the chat or in the sounds of my voice that actually got to leave their house every day and go make some money. Okay. Now, however you got to do, if you go on the DoorDash, Instacart, Uber, or you going to clock in on a 9 to 5, or if you're working from home and you're a customer service rep and you got to talk to crazy people on the phone all damn day, they don't even have to deal with that, to the point where their customer service related type job that Jasmine, Olivia, and Chrissy and the rest of these moms have, they don't necessarily even have to deal with the customers because they don't even have to engage with their content to still get paid for their money. So why do you make what you're doing, like you keep talking about, you're struggling with being able to afford things, when all you got to do, sis, is put out more videos if that's what you want to do to be able to sustain yourself? Because it sounds like she's not really looking to go get a job. And here's the thing, y'all. I'm not advocating that Jasmine go get a job. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't care what that lady does because I don't have to take care of her kids. I don't have to help her pay her rent or her bills. However, she comes on the internet and talks to 60,000 plus people about her daily struggles of being a single mom. So most people would think, if you're struggling doing what you're currently doing, if you're not able to make ends meet, then what do you typically do? Most people go pick up additional ways to make money, right? It's just that simple. It's not out of style. It's not far-fetched. It's not impossible. We get up and we get her done by whatever means we got to get it done. The fact that these ladies were blessed, and I'm going to say this, they were blessed to come on this internet full of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people, regardless of race, creed, or color. The fact that they were able to come on this platform and convince 60,000 plus or 100,000 plus or 200,000 plus people to watch them pretty much anytime they upload a video, no matter what they upload, and YouTube told them they will get paid for it. The fact that y'all have it, in my opinion, blessed. You're blessed to have that going on, but yet you complain about it every damn day. Baby, when I tell you this society is the most complaining people I've ever seen in my life, like these ladies complain so much to me, and it just doesn't make sense. I mean, hell, half the time when I was raising my children, I'm sorry, I said child, I meant children. Child had time to complain, okay? Because complaining didn't get me paid. Complaining kept me delayed. It definitely did not get me paid. Okay. So I would complain on my way to and from the job, even if it was another job. Okay. I complain in transit. All right. And all they do is play in folks' face. Girl, that's all. And you know what? It's a shame how the internet has basically come out to be a whole entire joke, right? The internet, I'm gonna say this: the fact that people made Miss Netta and Charles famous, or let me say internet famous. Let me say it like that. The fact that people made Miss Netta and Charles internet famous baffles the hell out of me. Those people are not even funny. They're like, does Miss Netta, does she even cook anymore? Because she used to say, Charles, your lunch is ready. Hell, does she make lunch anymore? Yeah, like I said, the fact that people have made so many of these, like Queen Ops. Imagine Queen Ops being what they call internet famous, because a lot of people know of her. Not everybody, but there's a lot of people that. And then these people get Peach McIntyre, another one. These people get these platforms and make this money, but baby don't have nothing to show for it. Constantly moving, always on here complaining about some bills and you know, like regular everyday folks. Y'all on the internet making countless amount of money, endless. Their earning potential is endless. Because again, for me, my earning potential is what it is. I go to work, I work my 8 hours, and that's it, right? When it comes to the internet, child, I can work 1 hour, 30 minutes, 4 hours, 10 hours, and I'm gonna get paid for the whole entire time. And then I can come back tomorrow and do it all over again. And YouTube is not gonna tell me that I'm almost close to overtime. You know how some of y'all jobs will tell you, I don't know if you can come in because you already at 39 hours. And if you come in, you're going to be at 42. And that's going to put you in overtime and they'll refuse for you to come. YouTube doesn't do that. So the fact that they struggle so much with things that most of us with this would just feel like it's common sense, they struggle with the bare necessities. They struggle with, I don't know, y'all. It's just weird to me how these ladies get on here and just make things that are not that difficult seem so very hard for them. You said she is so defiant. She refuses to listen to her audience to her detriment. Nobody cares about you and those funky workouts. Yeah, that's the thing. Like Jasmine, we've already seen your weight loss results, sis. You've showed us countless videos of you in the gym, right? And I understand the gym is a part of your everyday routine, right? But sis, do you do anything else besides go to the gym? Like I can see you sprinkling the gym every now and then, but girl, every damn video does not need to be the gym. Okay. All right, y'all, let's move on. All right, so really quickly, we're going to get into the tail end of Olivia. Olivia posted a video today, basically an update to the video we discussed earlier in this live. And we're going to do a flashback, okay? We're going to do a flashback of that video. We're going to do a flashback of that video so we can remember right where we left off at. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Let me get this loaded up. Oh, did I? Okay, I should be right here at this part.
Bunch of weirdos.
Okay, hold on. I want to get to the part where she's at the house. Okay. Yeah, I don't know,
Yes,
Lynn. I
ma'am.
don't know anything
I'm
about that.
calling back. I need a.
I haven't heard anything about her giving mattresses away. I don't have. I missed that. Did she do it? Say that in a live stream or something? Maybe I missed that part. I didn't see that or hear that. Okay, hold on, y'all. This is when she was calling the cops. So hold on.
Tell the lady to let the kids out the house. I'm outside your house.
They not at home. They getting their hair done.
Where are they getting their hair done?
Some Africans doing their hair.
What's the address?
Oh yes, Lynn.
Where is Christian? Where's Christian?
They getting a haircut.
Gerard, this is not okay. This is my time.
I agree
Why are
with
you doing
Patty.
this right now? Why didn't you do this earlier?
Robin, they getting their hair done. Chris getting a haircut. So, I mean, I don't see why you didn't do their hair. But yeah, they getting their hair done. So.
Okay, what is the address where my daughters are getting their hair done so I can go to it? They're my daughters. So where's the address?
I don't know the address. I gotta get it. I'll call you back.
You haven't called me back.
Because I'm busy.
Where is Christian? Where's the address where Christian is?
I'm gonna get it. I'll call you back.
So here's the thing. Gerard said when they was at the pickup spot, Gerard said, I'm gonna call you back. Olivia drove across town to his house about an hour. And in that time, we didn't see her answer the phone for him to call back, right? So when she gets to the house, as you just heard her, she calls Gerard to see if the kids were in the house. She basically said, tell that lady, meaning Antonisha, to send the kids out. He said, they're not there. They're getting their hair done. She said, where's Christian? He's getting his hair cut. She said, well, what's the address? He said, I don't know it. And so she was like, well, these are my daughters. I want to go pick them up. So Gerard said, well, let me get the information and I'll call you back. And she said, well, you've been saying that, but you won't call me back. He said, well, I'm busy. Now, here's the thing. He don't necessarily got to call her back. He could just text her, right? He doesn't have to necessarily call her physically on the phone to give her the address, because even with him verbally saying it, she would probably act like he gave her the wrong address, or she couldn't understand if he said 1222 Chestnut Street or if he said 224 Chestnut Street. So texting it to her, in my opinion, would have been the best way, because that way it would have been no discrepancy on the address, the street name, and all that. You could literally, like, you have all the information right there. All right. So I want y'all to hear that part before we go to the live that's going to explain this. Shady beat her at her own games. Mm-hmm. Okay, so hold on.
And people wonder why I pop off. People wonder why I'm the way I am. People wonder why I trip off of shit. People wonder why I'm a fucking cold-hearted fucking bitch. This is why right here. People play with me. You're playing with me right now. You're playing with me. You're playing with me. And you're playing with me about my children.
So my question to that statement is, did you have a previous conversation with Gerard to make sure that you were picking the kids up on Friday? Like, did you confirm that with him prior to Friday at 6:00 p.m.? Or did you wait till you got to the location and then called him like as if you wanted him to. I'm not saying he shouldn't or should remember, but it's still, although if this is her weekend, I know a lot of us said that this probably wasn't her weekend, but you'll hear in the next live that she said she shortened her time with the kids because he claimed they had to go to summer school. So she basically shortened the visit by a week, which based off how Robin's hair looked, it's probably good that she did do that, because if Robin would have went a whole another week without getting her hair combed, baby, it probably been worse than what it was.
That's all he had to say from the fucking jump is they're getting their hair done. What's the address? I could have went and got them from the hair place. I have such a headache right now. Like, such a headache. For no reason. This is, like, ridiculous. And I knew it was going to be like this. I knew if I came over here, he probably just left. That's probably what he did. Because I told him I was coming over here. It's okay. The police are going to come. I'll have them knock on the door. I'm not going up to that fucking door. These fucking weirdos. No. They'll probably record me on their Ring camera and put it on YouTube. Give it to a reactor so the reactor can put it. They're probably recording me right now on their Ring camera. Fucking weirdos.
Let me speed it up a little bit, you guys.
Yeah.
At some point, if he's refusing and it's documented that he's refusing to give you the kids,
Mhm.
I would think the judge and some would be able to give you the option.
So now she's talking to the police.
To file the criminal charge, the criminal side of it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't take it right away until the judge came. You know what I'm saying? The judge is going to say, yeah, you're in violation, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Let me go knock on the door and see, what's his name?
Gerard.
Is he home right now, man?
He says he's not. That's what he's saying, yeah. Getting their hair braided, supposedly. I already know that, you guys, but this has to be documented out here on this date at this time. Understand? Okay, cool. Nobody's answering.
So thank you, Nicole. So as Nicole just said in the chat, if you guys see Nicole, Nicole L, I'm sorry, Nicole L. Nicole E just told us that the kids missed summer school because she didn't want to drive an hour to take them and an hour to pick them up. They made a deal outside the order. He went back on it because of that. Okay. So because she didn't want to drive the kids to summer school every day and go back to pick them up every day, Gerard basically said, okay, well, since you can't do that, then we're going to do this. And, he made a deal outside of the agreement that they had, or the court agreement. Let me say that. So apparently when Nisha took the girls to go get their hair done, their hair was really bad. Okay. Child, folks' edges was missing. From the information I received, the kids' hair was in a bad state. Okay. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, which I'm pretty sure some of you guys already know that based off how the little girl hair was looking, that it definitely was going to take a lot of work for their hair to get back. Anytime here's the problem I have with, when they got those kids, Olivia, we talked about this even before Gerard and Antonisha got custody of those kids. We talked about how Olivia neglected those little girls' hair. So when they got them, they had a lot of work to do. And Antonisha and Gerard got it done, got those girls' hair growing, thriving really good. Then they go to Olivia, and I really feel like Olivia felt like because she wasn't the reason why their hair was thriving, in a sense, it almost feels like she took it out on the girl's hair because she's not the reason why the hair is growing and neglected their hair. The fact that she let those kids go swimming every day and didn't wash and condition their hair for a month, like, that is insane. There's no way I would have did my children like that. There's no way under the God's green earth if I was a sane individual. The fact that she did that and then looked at them every day with their hair all over their head, but yet she gets to put on different color wigs every time she goes live.
Ridiculous.
So as you guys noticed, Olivia's pulling off, right? Did you guys hear the police officer come back to the car and say no one's answering the door? Or I don't know, when he came and had that conversation with her, I don't know if that conversation was coming from him already knocking on the door, but there was no initial conversation other than what he said. And she sat there for a few moments.
He is not,
as if she was waiting for the police to let her know if they were in there or not, if somebody answered the door. But Olivia knew nobody was going to answer the door because she had just called Gerard prior to the police pulling up, and he told her, we're not home. The kids are getting their hair done, braided. Christian's getting his hair cut, and I'm busy. So if Gerard was busy doing something else, it sounded like he was at the pool hall, then obviously the kids were with Antonisha. So of course she wasn't going to call Antonisha and get any information because she would rather cut her wrist than to do that. But then she just pulls off. She literally just pulls off. Now this was like probably about 8 o'clock because the actual pickup time was 6 o'clock. She said she was there at 6. As we seen, she drove out of the parking lot and drove an hour to his house. So let's say she got there about 7:30, and about, between 7:30 and 8, she's headed back towards her house. Okay. All right. Now let's get to the next video. Okay, give me a moment, y'all. I'm pulling that one up. Okay, so give me a moment. Let me pull y'all in.
to feel like I was crazy, like the things that were happening to me weren't happening to me. And then I came to the internet and I expressed myself and I told you guys what was happening to me. He then got online, gaslit me, and made it seem like, I remember this video that we did and I said that he put his hands on me. Oh my God, I'm going to make that video public and I'm going to put it on my community post. Because I remember when we were filming that video, I said something like he put his hands on me or he hit me or some question came up. I think it was like a Q&A question. And he's like, no, she hits me. I never hit. Like, I was so mad and you could see it all over my fucking face. But I just let him lie on me like that. Not saying that I didn't hit him. Of course, I fought back. I fought for myself. Of course. I'm not just going to let somebody choke me up and hit me and slam me against walls. No. I'm going to fight back. But anyway, my whole point is he did that. He got online and he gaslit me once again. And now it's like my haters. I'm not going to say everybody, but my haters, they turned everything on me. Anyway, it's fine. I don't really care. But my whole point is I'm not letting it shit slide anymore. I'm putting everything on blast. So as you guys know, I wasn't able to see my kids because he was playing games and he would not let me see my kids. I documented the whole thing. I even got him on tape speaking. So let's go back to that video real quick because he gaslit me once again.
Okay, we're not going to listen.
It doesn't go ding, 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 or whatever. It doesn't make a noise. So you don't know if somebody texts you from the app. Now, when you make a phone call on the parenting app, it does ring. The phone does ring. So anyway, let me go back to that video really quick.
So basically what Olivia told us is that when we heard the phone call where Gerard said, I'm going to call you back, let me get the address. Instead of him calling her, he texts the app. So for some of y'all that may not know, Gerard and Olivia's communication has to go through an app, okay? And when Olivia calls the children, that has to go through an app. So everything is monitored. So when Olivia called Gerard when she was in front of his house, I don't know if she called him directly or she called the app. So, but what Gerard did when he got the address, he texted the app. Olivia is saying she didn't check the app. She said she only checks the app when she actually has to communicate with them. So apparently she didn't see it till today when she went to get ready to call the kids on her scheduled day and time. That's when she saw the response to Gerard when he texted her on the app. Now, was Gerard wrong for texting her on the app? No, he wasn't wrong for texting her on the app because, again, Gerard has to, just like Olivia claims she's documenting everything by doing everything on live stream. Well, Gerard is documenting everything by handling her in the app because basically by him putting that in the app, that was confirmation, the time and the information that she said she wanted that he delivered to her. Now, was it his fault that she didn't follow through? No, that's not his fault. But he did do what he was supposed to do. Now, could he have just texted her back from the phone number she called him from? Yeah, he could have. But we know how Olivia likes to tweak and twerk things. Okay, I said twerk. We know how she likes to tweak and twerk things.
Okay, this is me driving home. Okay, as you guys know, if you guys were there on Friday, I went to the meeting spot location. I waited for an hour.
Okay, so we're not gonna, because we already.
You haven't. Narcissistic and crazy this person is. Okay, he knew I wasn't gonna see this. Why would I open this app up again? For what? If he wanted me to, he told me he was gonna call me back. You guys heard him say he's gonna call me back, right?
Our family.
Okay, because that's what I was doing. I was calling him. I'm not playing with the texting and the no texting back, and you'll check the text whenever you have the no, we don't get communication across like that. He already knows that. So then he put the address around 7:55. Okay, he put the address. I was probably home by then because, like I said, I was waiting at McDonald's until like 7. I drove to his house around 7. Probably got there around 7:30. I was driving back home. I was probably almost home around 8 o'clock. Instead of calling me and giving me this address, he put it in here knowing that I wasn't going to open this. He knew I wasn't going to open this. And then he put at 8:50. And
but how was he supposed to know that you weren't going to open it? Gerard doesn't know that you, until just now when you said it, that you only check the app when you're actually getting ready to use it. How was he supposed to know that? Now, my opinion, the lawyer probably told him to respond to her in the app. That's just my opinion, but I don't know that for certain.
An hour later, he put, you advised me to make sure their hair was done, and I did just that. First of all, I was being funny when I said make sure their hair's done. I don't really give a shit. I don't have a hard on or a hard up or a stick up my ass about my kids' hair. If you're not going to do it, I will do it. If I'm not.
Sis, but you should have a hard on, a hard up, a stick up your ass about your children's hair. You have one about your own hair. So if you're obsessed with how your hair is growing and how thick it is, how come you can't have that same obsession with your daughter's hair? I'm pretty sure you're not going to let Kaylani roll around for months at a time without a comb going through her hair. Yeah, no, you're not going to do that. You definitely should be very concerned about your children's hair. Just as well as the father is, you should be too. I mean, their hair is a part of their image. It's a part of them. It's on their head.
Not going to do it, the maid will do it, or you'll get it, you'll pay somebody to do it. Either way, it's going to get done. Their hair does not come before my time with them. Okay. Plus, he told me that they were going to start summer school.
If their hair doesn't come before your time with them, then why is it when you had time with them, you didn't do it?
They did not start summer school. They were not in school the whole week last week. And that's why I let them go back a week early with him, because he told me that they had to go to summer school. They were not in summer school all week last week. So with that being said, you lied to me about that. You lied to me about that. Summer school started on the 1st and you didn't have them in school the whole week. So I'm neglecting their education, or you are, because I sent them back so they could start summer school. Okay, fine. They didn't go. But you wait until the last day. You wait until Friday at 6 p.m. to get their hair done.
Well, how do you know that their appointment was at 6 p.m.? Based off the information I received, they had to take a lot of time with those little girls because their hair was severely matted to the point where I believe the youngest one don't even got edges anymore. So those people had to take some time. They couldn't just rake through it. And, they had to take time getting their hair, untangling it and then getting it braided, sis. So how do you know it was at 6 o'clock? They could have just, not only that, sis, again, I'm just going to assume if they made the appointment on Friday, it's because whoever did their hair is when they were available. I don't know if they actually went to an African shop or if they went to somebody's house. Gerard said the African, so maybe they went to a shop. Maybe that's when they had available time for them. So are you saying the Africans who braided their hair, they're against you too? They're watching your channel? Like, everything is not a conspiracy theory, sis. Like, but again, had you kept up with their hair when they was with you, then this past Friday, wouldn't have been an issue. Because they could have returned the kids back to you the way you returned them with them. Hair done.
That's what you're telling me. You wait till Friday at 6 p.m. to get their hair done so I wouldn't be able to get my kids. Okay, cool. Just so it's documented that that's what you did. I just want to make sure that everybody knows and that you know that I know the games you're playing.
You said everybody. The internet, here's the thing, y'all. Here's the problem with this. The internet doesn't care. We're just nosy. Who needs to know is the courts. If you got an issue, petition it in court, sis. Hence the reason why Gerard more than likely responded to her in the app. I'm just going to assume, I don't know this for certain, maybe the attorney, I don't know if he's having a conversation with his attorney or not. Or hell, maybe Antonisha said, nah, respond to that help in the app because, she likes to play games. Again, I don't know how she called Gerard. I don't know if she called Gerard through the app or if she called Gerard's phone directly. We don't know. She didn't tell us how she was calling Gerard when she was sitting in front of his house.
Playing. You advised me to make sure her hair was done, and I did just that. The condition you left Robin's hair in was ridiculous, so I needed someone to professionally take care of it. So why did it take you all the way till Friday to get it done, since you needed somebody to take care of it?
Why does it matter if it took him all the way to Friday? You didn't do it for a whole month.
You could have sent her back to me and I would have took care of it. It was a knot. It was a ball of knot. It was just a knot. Boom, boom. We could have took it out. It's not a big deal. The baby's reading comments. Y'all aren't going to do shit about it. Y'all are going to sit your asses down and you're going to listen to my live. And if you don't want to listen to my live, then get the fuck out of my live. That's what you're going to do. You're going to sit down and shut up and listen, or you're going to get the fuck out.
Well, sis, we're not going to sit down, and we definitely not going to shut up. I mean, at this point, you the one that need a hush. But we definitely going to take you up on your offer, and we going to get the hell on up out of here. Bye, sis. Okay. There y'all have it. All right. So that's how that went. At the end of the day, in my opinion, Olivia felt stupid. She did all that to come to find out Gerard did send her the address. Me personally, again, I'm just going to assume as much as Olivia keeps her phone in her hand, I don't know if that app makes any type of chime noise, sound, or whatever. But one thing I do know is it more than likely sends her a notification in her window. Most apps that you communicate with, if there's information, it sends you a notification. As much as Olivia looks at her phone, you had to see the notification. Even if that app doesn't have a chime or a bime or a ring to alert you, it definitely sends notifications. So you're telling us between Friday and today, Monday, you don't check your notification and you literally look at your phone probably 40 times a day? Girl, tell it to the people who are slow and dumb. At the end of the day, we don't know how Gerard communicated with her. If she called Gerard's personal cell phone or she called him on the app. We don't know that. Let's say she did call Gerard's personal cell phone. In my opinion, I felt like if the same way he called her, she called him, he could have sent the message back the same way to her. That's just my opinion. However, he chose to put it on the app. She got it. At the end of the day, she said, "What's the address?" He gave it to her. If she chose not to see it till Monday, that's her fault, not his. All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. So, what you love. Bye.